This is a Sentry Safe 1200 Fireproof lockbox, and I'm going to show you real quick here how to pick the lock on one of these. Now, this is not a very robust lock. You could just hit it a few times with a hammer and break it open, or drop it on a hard surface if you don't have a hammer, whatever, to get this open. But if you want to open it without breaking it, I'll show you how to pick the lock on these real quick. Now, I've done another video on a Sentry 1100, which is a little bit older safe, and this is a newer version and it's got an improved lock. Now the last one, the 1100, was very easy to open. It had a very simple lock. This is also a very simple lock, although they have improved it slightly and made it a little bit more secure, a little bit more difficult to pick. And I'll show you what the key is in picking these locks. What I'm going to be using here to pick this is just a paper clip that I've straightened out a little bit and a thumbtack for leverage, just because that's what I had. It was convenient. So those are the two things I'll be using, and I'll show you the key to picking these locks. So if you look down inside of this lock, there's going to be several tumblers inside of there. And you can kind of see them here in the bottom channel of this. What you need to do is push those down. Now, I think there's 3 in this channel right here at the very bottom. But can you see there's a taller one in the very back? And you've got these little edges here on the side of the key path. And those stop you from just sticking something in here and raking across these bottom tumblers and opening the lock. You have to get first that one that's in the far back pushed down. And once you get that one pushed down with some leverage on this key hole, once you get that back one pushed down and then you rake across these front ones, the thing just opens right up. But the key to unlocking this safe, to picking this lock, is to make sure you push that tumbler that's in the very back all the way down. Get that one down first, and it'll stay down once you have some leverage on this keyhole. And then once you push that back one all the way down, then you can just rake across these front ones and the safe opens right up. So I'll demonstrate that here quickly. I zoomed in so hopefully you can see exactly what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to use this thumbtack to give some pressure, some turning pressure on the key track there. I'm going to reach inside and push down that furthest back tumbler, and once you have that one down far enough, the others are very easy. There we go. So right away, got it. So then the safe will open up. You can get whatever you need to out of it, and then of course you don't need a key to lock it. You don't need to pick it again. It'll just use whatever you use for leverage to open the safe, and just push that key track back around, and when you get it back to the bottom, all those tumblers will fall back down, and then it's locked again. So as you can see, it's very easy to pick these locks on the 1200. It's a little bit harder than it was on their older version, but it's still a very simple lock, a very cheap lock. And again, the main idea of these safes, of course, is to protect documents in a fire. And in that, these things work very well. But the lock on them, very easy to pick. And again, the key is just to get that furthest back tumbler all the way down, and then just rake across the bottom ones, and the thing turns right open.